Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new reacting and reviewing. And this week, I got the Lego Movie on Blu-ray, and I absolutely loved every moment of it. I really enjoyed it, and it just felt so good to finally see it and not snap at people for giving away spoilers. Uh, and and since now I'm feeling in a bit of a Lego mood, I figured I'd check out the very first direct-to-DVD Lego movie uh, to see if it's any good. So, tonight's movie is from 2010, and its name is Lego: The Adventures of Clutch Powers. Now, back when this first came out, I did see it on in the uh, children's section in HMV. Back when it first came out, and you got a free Lego with it. Why I didn't get it at the time is anyone's guess. I'm guessing probably at the time I was only into like the Lego games at the time. Like I said, Lego Batman. But then as time went on, anything related to Lego is just plain awesome. But then again, everything is awesome. And I'm going to try to resist singing that song. But at least I got Let It Go out of my head now. But yeah, I literally know nothing about this movie. So I don't know whether or not if this is going to be the best thing constructed, or will it just be a complete waste of blocks. But I won't know that unless I just shut up, hit play, and see if it's any good. So with that said, grab something to drink. And without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and check out Lego: The Adventures of Clutch Powers. Right, so before there was ever such a thing as Master Builders, our main character can actually just build anything with any Lego bricks laying about. But then again, as a main character who I assume his name is Clutch, stated that it takes place in Lego City, which is of course based on one of their Lego lines.
It's just like you.
But
Sorry, I didn't know. I just wanted one of your crystals.
So yeah, so if you're not from Lego, so basically if you're not from this universe, actually, or should I say, if you're from this universe, just about anyone is can call themselves a master builder without actually being labelled a master builder. And now they're traveling in a spaceship, which now every time I see a Lego spaceship, all I can think about is I think it was in Spaceship Dan in the Lego movie, where which spoiler alert. When it doesn't have spaceship related, it causes this line, "Spaceship!" Which is probably what I'm going to hear every time I see a Lego spaceship. And you know what? It's just kind of awesome. I'm just fired by that. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be one of those movies that starts out slow before anything like entertaining happens. But I hope it's one of those, because so far I'm feeling kind of bored, guys. I'm really hoping something like good happens. maybe it's probably because since I really, maybe because I got my enjoyment from the Lego Movie, I was kind of hoping that this might be good as well. But then again, this is the very first Lego movie, the very well, the first Lego movie that came out uh, ever, which was direct to DVD. But still, I'm hoping something. I'm really hoping something good happens. Because I really don't want to hate something that's Lego related, especially this week. Okay, this is an old cliche that I'm really starting to get sick of seeing now. This whole I blame my father for not being there for me, so I'm
sorry, Clutch. Omega will have to wait.
It's been done to death. Why do you keep constantly using it?
Say hello to prisoner number 1, Malik the Malign, the evil wizard of Ashlar.
Alright, and we just got a reveal of our wizard. Of our villain, Malik the Wizard. Which I'm kind of hoping that it's not getting good, because so far I've been getting, I'm trying to get pretty bored of this movie, and I've never thought I'd say that about something Lego related. Wait, did they just did they just do a Star Wars reference? Seriously, the Troll on the Bridge just referenced the Star Wars reference by trying to hypnotize two skeletons by referencing the scene in Star Wars Episode 4 where Obi-Wan hypnotizes the stormtroopers.
You lost the castle. Oh no, you lost the castle. No, you lost the castle. You lost the castle. Come back. No fair. Besides,
I mean, yeah. So far, there have been like a couple of pop culture references, but so far, nothing has been able to save this movie so far. I'm literally that bored of this movie.
did everyone have the burrito platter? With extra
I mean, so far I've only gotten like a few chuckles, and
I am Hogar, the troll.
and other than that, this one just doesn't seem to be doing it for us. That's so funny. God, the jokes in this are so bad. Seriously, most of the humor in this is mostly puns. I mean, at least in the Lego games, whether it be Lego Batman or Lego Star Wars or anyone, whenever they like do like puns or references, they're actually funny. But in this, God, the writing in this is actually it's really bad. I'm what's disappointed by the movie, guys. I'm sorry, but this is just. I mean, I really want to like this, but just everything about it is it just isn't doing it for us.
I told you, I'm no good with a sword.
And
This was my fault.
I'm just literally at a loss for words. Right, here's what I really don't get. All of a sudden, Peg, the female of the team, somehow has the ability to get help from animals by whistling. When the fuck was that ever established? Oh my god, this movie just will not make any full sense. I mean, yeah, I know it's Lego. It's not supposed to make. It's not supposed to be taken seriously, but still, a bad consistency wouldn't help. Oh, thank God that is over. Right, that was. I believe I just clutched past this just to put a stop to that. And let's go on to the review portion. Oh God. As you can probably tell, I wasn't too impressed with this at all, and for reasons I'll go into. First off, let's go over the writing. The writing in this is just... well, we've started out good at first. I mean, you got a guy who's an explorer named Clutch Powers, who eventually gets assigned to be part of a team that consists of, if I can get the list, of Peg, the smart one of the group, and as well as the girl, and who also speaks in what I can only assume to be an Australian accent, and Brick, the strong guy in the group, who's reckless and who's just essentially a complete asshole, and Bernie, the smarty pants of the group, who's very timid most of the time and speaks with a German accent. Basically, after they do a mission in space, which leads them to a medieval planet, Kalashlar, which need to find the prince and defeat an evil wizard named Malok. It's so basic and subpar. I mean, it's not the absolute worst, but it's pretty bad if you're like my age. I would have to say that this one is definitely aimed more towards kids, and I mean little kids. So the writing, the writing in this is pretty good. While still on the subject of writing, as a theme that seems to go on with movies that seem to have a huge emphasis on humor, this one was just it's sort of humor just was heavily relied on puns, and I mean bad puns. I mean ones that are so bad they're not even funny, and not to mention ones that are just so obvious that you can tell which joke is coming in the moment that you see it. So yeah, the writing in this isn't very good. I guess we can acting. Well, I think the acting is probably the only decent thing in this. As it actually has a decent voice actor. It's like one that I can remember off the top of my head is Greg Berger, which, for those who don't know who Greg Berger is, he was the voice of Grimlock in the original Transformers series, as well as in Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and I think he also did in Rise of the Dark Spark, but I haven't played it yet, and I'm not in any hurry to play that game anytime soon, considering the low ratings it's began. But yeah, it's got a good voice cast, but I just kind of wish that the movie was actually any good to actually warrant praising. Animation, which well, being the first Lego movie and being direct to DVD, it's all done in CG, but you can easily tell that by the. I mean, I know that it's basic just to give it that Lego look to it, but it just doesn't. But it just doesn't do it for us, especially considering that there are scenes. Well, it does look pretty decent, but at the same time, there are bits that you notice that the quality tends to dip. And I'm not talking. And I watched this on Netflix, and the thing was running in HD all the time, and you do notice minor dips, which is rather distracting, or maybe because of the fact that since it was direct to DVD, that they tried to upscale it to HD quality, which unless you do it right, there's a high chance it might not work. Music was nothing special. Yeah, I'm just at a loss of words. Because I went into this hoping that this would turn out to be good, considering that this was around the time when games like, say, Lego Batman and Lego Star Wars were kicking off, and thought that the humor in those games would have been perfect for a Lego movie that for a Lego movie that has an original storyline that isn't tied to a movie franchise, but it kind of falls short. So I guess all I can say is, can I recommend this? Only if you have kids, because this is basically all I can recommend this to. This one is primarily a kids movie. If you want a good Lego movie, then watch the Lego Movie. That is bursting with greatness, and it's just awesome. From what I've been hearing, that I've heard that the Lego Star Wars movies are meant to be good, but I'll check those out another time. But as for this one, I steer clear unless you have kids. If you do, this movie is out. You can find really dirt cheap for like £3 from like HMV and Tesco, or on places like Amazon or Play.com, and it's available on the American Netflix, so you can watch it there for free if you don't want to spend money on it, which quite frankly I don't think I would. And with that, we come to the close of another reacting and reviewing. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If there's something you'd like me to check out that you think I would love or hate, then send me your requests to one of the social media links in the outro. So until next time, this has been Ivan 500, signing out. Later.